Okay, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. The dynamic duo is back again for our Friday afternoon or evening, depending on where you are, card
Right.
reading. And so we're doing something for the collective today, like we usually try to do for you guys. One of the things is what we were talking about today was how do you process the unknown, right? And how do you handle that? How do you handle not knowing when a certain outcome um, isn't desirable or favorable? How can you process that? So one of the things is in our last call, I started to feel really sick and nauseous and felt like there was just like this rock in the middle of my stomach. It just felt super heavy, and I asked if it was my energy, my trapped emotions, things like that. No, it wasn't. Oh, excuse me. We're just going to process and process. When I'm processing energy, I yawn. So you'll probably see Pamela and I yawn a lot. That's just how we process. Um, and I asked for my group if it was their energy. It said no, and it's for the collective. So I can feel that there's so many people right now just having that feeling in the pit of their stomach, like, oh, like someone just gut punched them. That's kind of how it felt. So I want to kind of do a reading, so like around that. How does that feel? And then we'll just do kind of what we do before. We'll just let the universe um uh pick the cards for us, pick the decks. I'll ask, how many we need and all that jazz. Does that all sound really good?
Definitely.
Okay, cool. So let's gonna get some space here. All right, so we're just gonna kind of ground ourselves, settle in, and just thank the universe and God for letting us know what we need to know now for the collective and in these times of uncertainty. So let me figure out what cards we need right now. Oh, okay, cool. We never had these before, Pamela. Okay, wait, are these the only ones that we need? These are the only ones that we need today? Okay. Okay, so
Cool.
how many cards? One, two, three. Okay. Okay. You know what? It could be that it's going to be going back and forth between the two of us because remember that happened last time and I was like, oh, wait a second. So the first one is the Soul's Journey lesson cards, and this is from James Van, I don't know, is that Praagh? Is that how you say his name?
I can't even see it. I can't see it.
Can't say it. Sorry. Okay,
That's
sorry.
okay.
Okay, so let's pick three cards out of here, and these are really cool cards, and these are newer cards. I haven't worked with much because you know what I do is I work with the person's higher self, and I ask them like, what messages, what cards do they need right now? So a lot of times I just I think I've gotten these cards like maybe once, but we just want to say thank you to our soul's journey and figure out what does that mean for us, right? So let's just figure out. So there's going to be three different cards. I like when they pop out. That's the ones that I'm like, oh, that's the one we need. So I'm going to keep shuffling until one pops out. So there's one. And oh, two popped out. Okay, let me see if that's all we need because two just fell right on out. So two, three. Do we need any more? Okay. All right. Well, this is what it is. So let me put these cards in here. Let's just purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So look at that. It's pretty.
That's cool.
Yeah. So purpose. So let's see what that purpose card is. Okay. So purpose. You have been chosen to reincarnate on earth for one major goal: to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention. But that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? This is the direction your soul is causing or calling you toward. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to start that sentence again. That is the direction your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression of love and making a contribution to the world. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. Oh, I just feel like a sense of relief with that one.
Right. And I think that is so important because so many times we get so busy and so caught up in what's going on around us and in the world that we stop listening to our intuition. We stop listening to what we're being told from our higher self, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good reminder.
Yeah. I love that one. And it also in our last live, what did I say? I said we had to send unconditional love to ourselves, to our immediate family, and then beyond to our
Right.
communities, to the cities, and on and on and on. Okay, now this is
Exactly.
upside down. I don't know if that means anything in this deck of cards, but it says doubt. So it says, I release the need to know all the answers.
That's so important for me right now. So
Right?
forget about the collective. That one click what we were just talking about. I don't know how I'm going
Yeah.
to do this, and it's like you don't need to know. It's like
I
you don't
said,
have
don't
to.
worry about the how. Just put it out there that is what's going to happen.
Right.
Well, let me see if let me see if there's a reason that it's upside down. Because sometimes they'll say if it's upside down, then maybe it's something that we really need to focus on. But let's see if there is one. I don't really see it. So maybe it's just something that we need to pay really close attention to. So it says it's possible for the human brain to comprehend the mysteries of the universe. You are only consciously aware of the three dimensions for a reason, and that is to learn to love without a full awareness of your connection to spirit. Everyone has his or her own personal path to this awareness, and there is no right or wrong answer as long as your goal is to manifest the energy of love and compassion. The wisdom of the divine trickles into the physical dimension, and some of it will resonate with your soul and some will not. These are your signposts that guide you to your correct path. If the wisdom resonates with you and it seems right, then keep it. If not, release it back to the universe. Always be aware and mindful of the insights that your spirit guides and teachers put on your path. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Does it resonate with you a little bit?
Yeah, since we were talking about earlier what I'm trying to figure out and how to, claiming it
Yeah.
and like, okay, how am I going to make it happen? So yeah.
So we have to remember that the wisdom of the divine trickles down to the physical dimension, right? So just connecting and maybe going in meditation and just saying, okay, not how, but how can I create this? And then allowing your angels and your guides and God to come and show up and tell you, okay, let's do this way. And we have to remember that a lot of those answers, those divine answers, come as a spark. It's just that little spark, this idea that you're just like, oh my gosh, like where'd that come from, right? So it's your answers to prayer. So and answers to the questions that you're asking all day long. So little divine downloads is what I call those.
Definitely.
Okay, this is upside down too. Okay, blame. This one says, I accept responsibility for my well-being.
Cool. And that's so important, right?
It is. Yeah, this was upside down. When I turned this over, I got a bunch of energy flowing through me. So I almost think this is something that we all really need to pay attention to. So let's see what this card says. Okay, so it is so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into the to who you are today. But you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside me to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. So, we were talking a little earlier about like the political arena, what's going on with that,
Right.
and how we are responsible for our own happiness no matter who wins the current election. We're responsible for that. Nobody else can make us happy, only ourselves. Okay. And and I think no matter what side you're on, if you fall victim to the situation, the circumstances, then it does weaken our connection. So this is a really good
Just a
card.
reminder.
Great reminder. Okay, let me see. Okay, so what cards do you have right there? Because it's your turn. Your turn.
Okay, so I have the animal ones, the animal oracles. I have the dragon ones, which I think you have as well. And I have the angel ones, the archangel ones. Those are the three that I haven't found my other ones yet.
Number one. What was that one? Was that
The animal.
the animal? Yep, that's the one.
Okay, do we know how many cards or just whatever?
One card it says.
Let's see what it has for us today. See what the message is for us today. Okay. The Jaguar.
Mm.
So this is really kind of, I don't know if you can see it because of my background, but it actually has like a jaguar walking over, and then there's like a woman sitting underneath as he's walking over her.
Oh. Try to
So
put it like on your chest. There we go. Now come a little closer.
I'll become a little closer.
Oh, that's
So-
cool. Yeah, I like that.
So, and it just says release.
Okay.
So let's see what it says for the jaguar. And that is so release. Release what you no longer need.
Mm.
Take action to move something from the ideas world into the physical world. Let go of the old and stale and choose renewal.
Hmm.
Wash away the negative aspects of the past or surrender it all and embrace the new.
Nice.
And the exhale is the fierce jaguar goddess of the Mayans.
Mhm.
And the goddess was for midwifery, fertility, earth, rain, and sacred sweet bath. Widely honored, her cult extended to at one time as far as the islands off the coast, the east coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. And she's the one who women turned to at the time of birthing. So that birthing time, the women was oiled and with flowers were put into her hair with a foot bath in solid womb shaped, was prepared in rainwater barrels gathered ready for purging stream, and prayers were sent up to the Jaguar farm were offered. And then it says the one word that you can use to describe the particular member of this like they're saying panther because the jaguar is part of a panther
Okay.
is powerful.
How you spell Jaguar?
Jaguar.
I'm like, how come I couldn't think of it? Okay. I'm just
They're,
writing it in our comments, so I just put Jaguar.
so they're built powerfully, emphasizing their strength right down to their bones. They are stocky and slow slung with robust legs, and it enables them to literally pulverize the biggest bones of their prey.
Oh.
The magic call upon the releasing powers of the Jaguar woman when you are truly ready to let go of something, whatever it is, an excess of something, a bad habit, disease, or old patterns. It's a powerful discharging force for those who are getting ready for birth. She will wise guide and will assist you to have an easier birth. And the thing to be remembered too is like, well, I'm not birthing, but a birth is also a new idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
But you know what I was thinking, Pamela, is when you're talking, you know what I envisioned like the world and how Mother Earth is going through these birthing pains. And that we are birthing like we are creating and birthing this new paradigm, this new dimension, this new life. And so I think that's right on track to what we've been talking about all along. So yeah,
Yep.
new idea too, right? I
It's a
love
lot
that.
of letting go of the old to accept the new.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about, in that whole piece about, the accountability piece, because you've got to be able to take accountability, take responsibility for what your decisions, what you've done, your actions, and then let go of it because it's no longer serving you.
Right.
It's kind of like you were talking about with the Rascal Radio. The one I did today was talking about having a winning or losing mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference with the losing mindset is you just keep replaying that whole story over and
Yeah,
over again.
exactly.
And with this, this is about that, letting go of that, right?
Yeah.
Just
Letting go of that old story.
right.
And really you could birth into a new person, right?
Yep,
Yeah, I love that.
very
So
much so.
I'm putting a little description for us so we can put it in the comments. What would
Thank
you like
you.
to say about this card? I just put Jaguar and I put release, letting go of the old to get to the new, and birthing pains. Is that what we're putting it? Or
Yeah,
birthing
but
process?
and then the strength of because there's a lot of strength in the Jaguar, right? So there's
Mm-hmm.
that accepting that inner strength, I think.
Okay, yeah, accepting the inner strength. That's good. That's great. All right, perfect. Well, how about we say accepting your inner strength? Because
Right?
sometimes right now we feel powerless, right? And
Right.
that's the whole thing. We're feeling powerless given the situation, and we have to accept that we do have an inner strength and to tap into that. Let's see if there's any other messages for today. Yes, is that okay? Mine now. My turn. Okay, so let's see. This light's in my eye.
What's
So
going to
this is,
bring them all together?
oh, of course, always Angel Cards by Kyle Gray. All right, let's see how many cards we need for this one. I love these cards. They're so positive. And you know what? It reminds us that our angels are right here with us at all times.
Yep.
So it's just one card. So okay, let's
Let's see what that one card is, right?
Let's see what it is. Yes. Thank you, angels, for letting us know what we need to know now. Given everything that's going on in this world and how everybody's feeling and the uncertainty of everything, we're coming to you for answers. And we just thank you so much, so much. Oh. Okay, so this flew out upside down. So normally with Kyle GrayCard, it means look at me, pay close attention. Or it means, hey, you're not doing this, right? It's like a dual. So this is leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. So one, we're either not leaping with faith, or two, we need to focus on taking that leap of faith. So look at how beautiful that is.
That is very beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see what this has to say. All right. Leap of faith. All right. So the angels are encouraging you to make the change you've been pondering for a while. This change is absolutely guided. And even though you're not entirely sure what is going to happen next, if you take a leap of faith and trust in your heart, you'll be guided safely to the next step along your path. Your angels want you to visualize that you have wings on your back so you can fly high like them. Now is the time. So there's an extended interpretation of this card, and it says, hold on one second. Oops. Okay, it says a leap of faith isn't about hoping something's going to turn out positive. It's knowing that it is. It's about trusting God and your angels to carry you safely to the ground. There are so many changes going on in your life right now, and you have the opportunity to move on to the next phase. This is an exciting time. So bring your angelic friends on the journey with you. They are desperate to be invited. Oh my gosh. Like that just
Yeah.
is beautiful. And like we were talking about before, like not worrying about the how this is, the outcome. Just keep moving forward day by day, and trusting that your angels are right there. That's gonna you're gonna land on safe and solid ground, and knowing that we're gonna have a positive outcome, no matter what that outcome is. It's gonna be positive. I don't want to focus on the negative. Everybody's like, we're gonna go into civil unrest and there's gonna be a civil riot, and it's like, I don't want to focus on that.
Right.
Because I don't want to give the attention.
Right, because the more you focus on it, the more energy you give it, the more power.
Yeah.
Right. So it's about taking the action on faith, just having that true faith.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm writing that in our little comments here.
So thank you guys for being here. I see that we have at least 3 people watching. So
nice,
thank you all
guys.
for watching. Feel free to make comments. And we're so glad that you're here. Please, if you haven't liked or subscribed to or made a notification, please notify. So when we go live, you'll know immediately that we're going live. And let us know what you think, or if there's something that you're looking to learn about, please reach out and let us know. So again, subscribe, like us, follow us, and we'll see you guys next week.